Hi everyone, I'm Pastor Terry, and here I am in the worship center at Alive in Jenison. You know, it was kind of emotional coming here today after 10 weeks and then being in this space, and I realized how much I miss it. And I know that you do too. All of us are missing in-person fellowship. But here's the truth, Alive is still alive. We are still the church. It's not about the properties where the campuses of Alive in Jenison and Alive in Granville gather together. It's about who we are in Christ. Even though that's true, the number one question that I get asked most often, almost every day, is when can we get back together again? So let me tell you how we're working towards that goal, about our team, how they're making decisions, and what we know so far. The roadmap for putting together that team was to build a team representative of the ministries and leadership of the church, and we've done that. That team of 10 has created value statements of how we'll make our decisions. And now we're working on metrics of restarting in-person ministries, and we're building a communication strategy for how we can let everybody know what's going on and then evaluate those plans to see if they work and then make adjustments and lead in them. So to begin, we've prepared value statements for restarting in-person ministries. These value statements you'll find right here on the screen, or if you go on our website, aliveinjenison.org, you'll find the full document that has a definition for each one of these values. These 7 values of the interests of others and how important relationships are, that peace and wisdom are gifts from God, that safety is a high value for us, physical and emotional, with regard to public health, and that our witness to our community and how we restart is really important, and that we need to be flexible with our strategies because they may work or they may not, or they may work only for a short time. So we want to be flexible and be quick in how we communicate, and to know that effective discipleship guides our strategies, because no matter where we meet or how large that group is, effective discipleship is still the key value of what it means for us to be disciples of Jesus Christ. So we have those value statements, and from them we're building a strategy. I like to use the word metrics, and let me show that to you. You'll see it there in the corner of your screen, and we're beginning to fill that out. As we move through the 4 steps of gathering more and more people together safely, we're considering that for each of the ministries that we have, and some of those are just labels that cover a variety of ministries. But now we're fleshing out what that means for each of those steps, for us to be safely together in a way that promotes health and discipleship and fellowship, all with consideration to social distancing. You know, like I said, decentralization is going great. You've been effective disciples mobilized away from this building, but we want to gather us together again. So we want to start with the strength of being a disciple and then move us together appropriately. Here's what we know so far. Next week, you'll hear from Pastor Susan about a new thing called home worship groups, as we begin to use the guided worship format to equip groups, starting small and then getting larger, for those who will be in the building eventually and for those who are already meeting in other locations like homes. We want to make sure that you have everything you need for worship and discipleship. We're building and planning to complete that social distancing chart that we just showed you, and what it means to begin the sanitation procedures and the people movement plan and all of those things. And so we hope to get that done quickly. And thirdly, we're preparing a survey to send to you so that we can know some things from you about how you think and feel regarding this whole situation about gathering together again. So anyway, thank you for listening. What I want you to know is that we're committed, that the Restart team is committed to keep working and communicating as things change. And we would ask of you that you just keep checking the website for the latest and the greatest, the most full details about what's going on, and remain flexible in this fluid time as we navigate through things we haven't done before in this season of change. So anyway, thanks for listening. We're going to keep communicating to you and let you know what we know as soon as we know it, and God bless you. Anyway, thanks for listening for these few minutes.